Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back to talk about all of the fragrances that I wore last week. So I've actually got a lot here. I did quite a bit of testing, and yeah, I'm just gonna jump right in. So the first one we're going to talk about is this one right here. This is Gale Hayman Delicious Vanilla. This is one of those fragrances that this is what I reach for when I just don't really feel like, I don't know, deciding what I wanna wear. I'm not really in the mood to go through my fragrance collection. I just want to grab something quickly, spray it on, and know that I'm gonna be happy with how I smell all day, and this is definitely that fragrance. So Gale Hayman Delicious Vanilla smells almost identical to the original formulation of Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works. It's just such a comforting, warm, yummy fragrance. I absolutely love it. Yeah, and I reach for it quite a bit. And this is one that I will probably ration because I think this one's getting a little bit more difficult to find. And I love it so, so much. So if you are a fan of Bath & Body Works Warm Vanilla Sugar, I think you would really like this one. So anyways, that is Gale Hayman Delicious Vanilla. Oh, this next one that I wore, this is one that was sent over to me, and my eyes almost fell out of my head when I opened the box and saw this in there. This very quickly took the top spot for the best sandalwood fragrance that I've ever smelled, hands down. This is called Sacred Wood by Kilian, and this is a very realistic, real sandalwood fragrance. There are a lot of fragrances out there that say they've got sandalwood in them, but if I remember correctly, there's something about the Indian government doesn't let real Mysore sandalwood, they don't allow it to be harvested anymore, from what I understand, something like that. So almost everything that we smell in fragrance today is not actually real sandalwood. I don't know, but I've read reviews that this is like as good as it gets, and I would 100% agree. I wore this and like I tested this and wore it for the first time, like gave it a good full wear test this past week, and this is incredible. This is the most beautiful, complex, dry, slightly sweet, fresh sandalwood fragrance I've ever smelled. It is incredible. It's one of those that morphs on your skin too. When you first spray it on, you get a lot of that dry wood, but as it warms on your skin, some of this sweetness comes out, but it smells like the sweetness from wood. It doesn't smell like an artificial sweetness or like, I don't know, like sweetness coming from anything else except for the natural sweetness of wood. It's just incredible. It's an amazing fragrance. This is totally unisex too. This could work for a man, a woman. This could work for anybody. It doesn't lean one way or another. It's just it's an incredible fragrance. And it's funny because I had this on, and then I tested Samsara on my other hand the day that I wore this, and Samsara just cannot even hold a candle to it. Not even close. Yeah, this is on a way different level than Samsara. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. That one is called Sacred Wood from Kilian. It is amazing. Okay, next let's talk about some fragrances that I tested. So the first one that I tested here, this is Ajmal Shine. This is a great alternative to Dior, Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming. It smells better. Actually, it smells better. It lasts way longer, and it's a great fragrance. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's just a sweet, beautiful floral. And yeah, I absolutely love this. If I come across a bottle, I think I've found a bottle on Mercari for a really good price. I will probably pick it up because it's really, really nice, and it lasts so much longer than Absolutely Blooming. And there's something about it that's smoother. I don't know, it's just smoother and better. So anyways, that is Ajmal Shine. That's such a good one. Okay, next I got on a gardenia kick, and it's funny because this fragrance here, this is Toca Julieta. It doesn't have gardenia in it. It's got Lily of the Valley. Let's see, it is tulips, roses, lily of the valley, and apple, and amber. And oh my gosh, I love this. I need a full bottle of this in my life. I found a couple full bottles on eBay, and even if you get a full bottle off of Sephora, it's not that expensive. It's like $68, I think, for a full bottle on Sephora. But yes, I need this in my life. So I layered this over this Fresh Gardenia body lotion from Bath & Body Works. This is one of the best lotions I've ever smelled from Bath & Body Works. Oh my gosh. I put this on day before yesterday, and like after I took a shower. And then yesterday I was like super lazy. I didn't do anything except for edit and upload a couple of videos, but I didn't get ready. I didn't even get out of my pajamas yesterday. So I basically, like, I didn't take a shower. I didn't do anything, but I still smelled like this lotion. And well, this perfume I layered over it, which completely wore off. But this lotion, I smelled like this literally for 2 days. Until I just took a shower like an hour ago. Or like an hour and a half ago, I still smelled like Fresh Gardenia. This thing is a beast. It lasted forever, and it's such a good, oh my gosh, it's such a good, clean, fresh, sweet gardenia. It's just so good. So next I'm gonna put this on, and then I'm gonna layer my Michael Kors Very Hollywood over this, because I think it's going to be an amazing combination. This has really gotten me in the mood for spring. I am really getting into the mood for like spring florals and lighter perfumes, and yeah, it's gotten me super excited for spring. So anyways, that is Fresh Gardenia, and I got this for like $3 during the semi-annual sale, and it was such an awesome find. It's so good. So yeah, that is Fresh Gardenia from Bath & Body Works. And I will absolutely be picking up a full bottle of Tocca Giulietta as soon as I can, because I love this. It's beautiful. It just doesn't last very long, but it's okay. Okay, and then next I tested another Sylvaine Delacourte. This is Florentina from the Musk kit, and this is stunning. This is another one that I need a full bottle of. I've loved every single musk in this set so far. This is considered a powdery musk. So it looks like it's got Orange Blossom Absolute, Iris Pallida, and Haitian Vetiver in this one. And it's amazing. So I want Dovana and I want Florentina for sure. Those are the two that I need full bottles of. Yeah. And if you use the code WELCOME10 on your order, and I've used the code before already, but it works. Like I think it'll continue to work over and over again, I think. So I'm gonna try it when I go to order my full bottles of those musk fragrances. Okay, next I have tested every single one of these, the Maker fragrances. I've tested them all on my skin at this point. This one has been my favorite, hands down. This is the one called Paradiso, and this one is, oh my gosh, it is so good. And I can definitely say that all of these fragrances are truly, truly unisex. None of them lean either masculine or feminine. They like ride the line somewhere in the middle, like perfectly. This one is amazing. This one has got, I think it's mangosteen, a really tart, bright fruit. It's got a slight pepperiness. Oh my gosh, and it is incredible. It dries down to the most beautiful, like hot weather, citrusy fragrance, and it lasts forever. It smells super, super high quality. Like, it smells incredibly expensive. They all do. Every single one of them smells incredibly expensive. This one, so I've tested them all on my skin, but this one I gave a full wear test to, like put it all over the way that I would, normally wear perfume. And it was amazing. This is one that I definitely need in my life at some point. So that is the Maker Paradiso. I'm really into the Naked Musk one too. That one is amazing. That's the next one I'm gonna give like a full body wear test to. The other ones are pretty heavy, so I'm probably gonna hang on to those until it gets cold again. And then when I'm really in the mood for those really heavy fragrances again, then I'll go ahead and give those a test. But this Paradiso is amazing. And like I said, that Musk one is next on my list. Okay, next I wore this one. This is called Caramel Pomme Delight from Duois. I just talked about this in a Gourmands video, and I could not put this away until I wore it. Oh my gosh, this is a cross between Xerjoff Lyra and Kilian Apple Brandy. And it really is the most beautiful, like caramel apple, like sweet, yummy, I want to eat a caramel apple fragrance. It's so good. It's a beast. It lasts absolutely forever. This is one that you only have to apply it one time. It lasts for days and days on clothing. When I go to wash the clothes that I was wearing when I wore this, they're still gonna smell like this. It's just, oh my gosh, it's an amazing fragrance. So anyways, that is Caramel Pomme Delight from Duois. So good. Okay, next, somebody mentioned this, one of my lovelies mentioned this in a comment saying that Love Story was one of her ride or dies, and it made me want to wear Love Story, so I pulled it out and wore it, and this is a ride or die. This is, I mean, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's like a light, sweet, perfumey floral, and I love it. It is so, so good. I'm obsessed with Chloe fragrances. I love them all. I think they're all amazing. If I could have every single one of them in my collection, I would. They're just so good, and this one is really, really good. This one is also an absolute beast. You only have to apply this once, and it'll get you through an entire day. It's another one that lasts absolutely forever on clothing. It's just so, so good. So yeah, that is Chloe Love Story. Such a good fragrance. And then this is another one. I pulled this out for a winter fragrances that I won't be putting away video, and yeah, I've been wearing this. I wore it a couple times last week, in fact. This is YSL Libre Intense. Oh my gosh, this is thick, rich, syrupy, lavender and orange blossom. It's sweet. It's super like thick and rich and decadent smelling. I love it so much. This is another beast of a fragrance. You only have to apply this once in the morning. You're gonna smell like this for the rest of the day. Again, it lasts on clothing for absolute days. It's just, oh my gosh, it's one of my ride or dies. This is one of my like 5 for life. I could not live without YSL Libre Intense. So anyways, there's that one. And then last but not least, this is another one that I've been talking about recently that I could not put away until I wore it. This is Burberry Brit Rhythm, and this is another really, really beautiful powdery lavender fragrance. But this smells like, I don't know, this reminds me of a newborn baby. It reminds me of diaper cream, which might sound weird, like who wants to smell like diaper cream, but there's just something about this that is so sweet and innocent and comforting. It just smells like a baby. It's incredible. It smells like a new mom. It's such a good fragrance. It's another one that is an absolute beast. This is one that I wore one day, and I wore it all day, went to sleep, slept all night, woke up the next day and smelled like this until I took a shower that day. I mean, it's just such an absolute beast of a fragrance. For one of my favorite designer houses, I just think that they're amazing fragrances. So anyways, that is Burberry Brit Rhythm. And that is going to be it, guys. Those are all of the fragrances that I wore last week. I do hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.